What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
And we got a guest today. I love when the girls come through.
Yes,
and she came through
me
with that
too.
shit
She look
on.
cute.
Period.
Yeah.
Beautiful
But we
as
knew,
ever.
we knew.
So we got Miss Dior on the show today.
Hey,
So, you know when people come on people's show, do you have like an introduction that you do? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Big D. You do anything
I
like
don't
that?
really have an introduction.
You don't?
know, what's up, y'all? It's Dusty or
Yes.
the fashion girl, you know.
Yes. Okay, so before we get into these topics, how did you get into fashion? Because you are, every time I see you in a picture anywhere, you are dressed to the T. You dress yourself. You got a stylist. What is it?
I got
everybody
a stylist,
mood board.
I got a stylist, but like we play hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was like a little girl, I always did stuff like out of the ordinary.
Right.
With, like my outfits and stuff. And going to school, I just take pride in what I wear.
Right.
So, you know, just love it.
Okay, let me ask you a question too, because I have noticed look, auntie old now. I'm old enough to be auntie. I'm 33. I just turned 33. I'm auntie now, okay? But I just started like looking at TikTok and getting on TikTok. And I want to know what y'all think about this, because I think this is so strange. There's like a side of TikTok and it's like DH Gate, right? It's like DH Gate stuff, and
What's that?
it's basically where they're like buying knockoff
Wholesale.
stuff.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
buying wholesale stuff. So like
That's
this.
where they be getting that fake stuff?
Yeah.
I be seeing
No,
that
it's a
on
whole
TikTok.
side of
Yeah,
TikTok.
I'm
It's
like,
a-
what is DH?
I didn't know where they get
Yeah,
this shit
I-
from. They
Yes.
be comparing like two Louis Vuitton slides,
Yes.
like.
And they be
Yes.
looking
First of all, I
just
didn't know
like,
Louis Vuitton sold that
Look-
color, but
right.
Right. So y'all, I discovered this because I didn't know either. Like I be seeing people like you. I'm not gonna say no names, but you saw fake Chanel one time. You was like, oh my god. We saw some fake Givenchy boots. We was like, oh my
Fake
god.
Givenchy boots?
With-
They be
yes.
having everything fake.
Everything
Yeah.
fake. So I discovered this on TikTok because I was just going
That's
through my
crazy.
feed, and I was actually shocked because why
But
would
it's
they
an
show me
actual,
that?
so it's an actual specific website. Because, you know, like, I used to be in New York all the time with my best friend when he used to live out there. You know, they got Canal Street and shit where, like, people buy fake shit on Canal Street. But you're saying it's an actual
I don't know.
website that's
They
dedicated.
just say DH Gate.
Can't they get sued? That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
It's literally whole TikToks dedicated to like fake designer stuff. And I just want to know, what do y'all think about that? Like, cause so this is the argument that people say a lot of times. So half of the people are arguing like, oh, it doesn't matter. Y'all are just mad because y'all like to feel exclusive by having this stuff on. And now that it's accessible to everybody, you know, you feel some type of way. Then the other half is like, that's weird.
But I mean,
because
it's not the brand though, so like it's not
It's
really
not-
accessible
yeah.
to everybody.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I just don't feel like it's that deep.
It's not that deep.
know?
I agree. I feel like if you can't afford it, you just can't afford it. It's a lot of cute shit that's like not name brand.
That's how I feel.
Exactly.
You
That's
know what
how
I mean?
feel.
Like everybody before they started wearing designer shit, everybody used to find cute shit at like Pretty
Okay,
Little
I know I
Thing,
did.
Fashion Nova. I mean, even still
It
to this
still
day,
do.
we still have
Like,
pieces in our closet from those
everything.
places.
Right.
You don't
Don't
have
designer.
to.
Don't feel that pressure to where you
Yeah.
like going to buy knockoff shit.
It's
Just
so
'cause you wanna-
crazy how social media has like.
Cause you're not
made-
wearing Louis Vuitton.
You know,
And
It's not
then-
really, it's like it's not
Right.
accessible, so.
Right.
It's not.
And then now to me, it's more about you impressing other people. It's not
that's-
about you. It's like you just trying to have a certain image or a certain look to other people. It's like, is it ever
It's not that
that
deep.
serious?
No, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
And I guess for me, like you said, going into it, just because you see somebody that has designer on head to toe doesn't necessarily mean that it's cute.
Right.
Like a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
times you can
true.
find somebody that be dressed to the T and you ask them what they got on, they're like, oh, I'm a thrifter.
Right.
Like I found this at, you know,
got
this
this
and that.
from Shein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like to me it more so
It's not about
matter.
what you wear, it's about how you wear it.
I agree.
Right, like how you put your stuff together. So yeah, because I said something about it on Twitter. I was like, I found a
They
side
was
of TikTok.
going off on you.
They was eating me up.
What they say?
They like that.
They did not like that. They was like, girl, don't act like if this was 5 years ago before Poor Minds, you wouldn't be doing the same thing. No, I wouldn't.
Now,
I
'cause
never
if they
did.
scroll down, you wasn't wearing no fake shit still. You
Never.
Just, if you got it, you got it. If you don't,
No, you don't. They mad because the Louis Vuitton Don done stepped her game up. They
I
don't
win.
like that. They don't like it. They don't like that. Okay. Okay, so we gonna get get into these topics that I know the listeners are about to be so excited because I know they love you because yes, the girls, they gonna be so happy that you came on because they've been asking like, oh yeah, when y'all gonna have this, you know. So we gonna get into these topics today. So go ahead, Lil Drea.
Okay, so for the first topic, we really wanted to talk about has social media killed the superstar? Because I really feel like back in the day, celebrities, you could not get close to them. Remember, you used to have to write fan letters and shit, and we used to get like the little posters from Word Up and shit and put them on your wall.
Not Word Up.
Maybe it was before this time. You don't remember that magazine for real?
No, she no.
Because I'm 31, you 23.
I used to be outside. I used to be like looking at the magazines. I was really like a kid for real.
Yeah, for real. But yes, I just feel like it was just so hard though to get in contact with celebrities. And these days, all you gotta do is get on social media. And even if you write a crazy ass comment, you say something crazy enough, you might get a response.
Right.
Everybody's accessible nowadays. But I don't know. Also, too, I think about it like when we was younger, it's like we would never ever really like be around these people or like run into them and shit like that. So now that we older and we kind of in that mix, it's like that's why.
Right.
You know? Because like we in the same mix now. Back then we really wasn't in that mix for real.
That makes sense.
Even though it is like you can't DM a fucking superstar and
they'll respond.
And that's what's crazy. That's the power of social media.
You know, there was a story that came out a few years ago. This is a long time ago before y'all take this somewhere else. That dating app, Raya.
Okay.
A girl, Ben Affleck, had DM'd her and she like posted it and was like, no, that's not what happened. He DM'd her and she ignored him. Then he messaged her he found her profile on Instagram and messaged her and was like, hey, it was really me. Why did you ignore me? But they ended up kicking her off the app because she took that video and she posted it. Yeah, so it's just like, it just shows you like how like Ben Affleck literally can message you. That's how, you know, easily accessible it is. But, okay, so on one hand, I do feel like, yes, social media has killed the superstar. But on the same end, I love what it has done because it gives a lot of people opportunities that didn't exist when we were younger because...
because I still think it's like I like it for that reason, but then I also hate it because I feel like it's so many fucking lame ass people that be on social media with so many opinions who otherwise people wouldn't even give a fuck. What you talking about? You know, it's like gave so many people a platform to like be rude and be negative and be nasty towards people.
That's the part I hate about it, but the part I do like about it is it give a lot of people opportunities. Just like you said, like a hairstylist I might have never ever fucking knew or never would have ran across. Now I know, and now she doing my hair because of social media. So it give a lot of people opportunities, and like nowadays we getting rich off social media.
Facts,
you know,
big facts.
So like that shit a blessing.
I'm not gonna lie, like I told y'all, Auntie been in the game for a long time. When I was younger, I used to audition for like Real World, Bad Girls Club, all that stuff.
I used to have to audition.
I used to stay submitting my pictures to be a model on whatever website I did.
But it's crazy because. And looking back on it, I'm glad those opportunities weren't presented to me, but I felt like, I was like, damn, I'm so funny, I'm so entertaining, I have all this to offer, and I just was not getting picked. And now fast forward, and I'm doing this, I'm on tour, selling out 800 people venues, you know what I'm saying, on God's time. But also, it's because of social media, because I was able to set up my camera and show people what I can do. And it's
power
like,
of social media.
the power of social media.
Putting yourself out there for free, too, because like back in the day, when you would submit your pictures and do little stuff, sometimes you would have to pay people for that shit. But then it's like you could just get on Instagram, make a video, post that shit, and then that shit just go viral.
It's so many people that just go viral.
Love that shit.
But like, I do agree on the other side though, because honestly though, there are a lot of people who are social media famous, like you said, who kind of lame. These people have opinions and they create this following. Like, we've talked about incel men a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a lot of men online that'll just, like, hate on us because we're black women and that we're beautiful and that people just want to tune in just because of how we look or, you know, follow us or pay for something, a product of ours because of how we look or how we present ourselves. And a lot of men out there, they hate that because they can't do that. Or they feel like they don't connect or resonate with that. So I feel like a lot of times social media creates a really nasty side of people too.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like it do, and too, like people buying fake stuff. Like you feel a pressure to be like perfect or a pressure to look like this, and that ain't always it. You know?
Because when I tell you, I was actually shocked when I went on that DH gate. They was proud too. She was like, "Girl, look at my Gucci. It look real. When I wear this, everybody gonna be like," and I'm like, "But for what?"
But they not, because now they gonna see your TikTok.
They gonna see the TikToks, girl. But they don't care. When I tell you, and it be
crazy.
people in the comments like, "Yes, bitch, I can't wait. How much was it?" They be in the comments sharing, "Girl, I got this from the. Go look at this." They'll be sending each other links. It's like a whole community. It's a thing. Like,
that's wild. It's like, that's sad though, because when we talked about this, I'm so glad that we're not like in high school and in college anymore, because I feel like it's so much pressure. Like when I was in high school,
I was just talking about this last night.
we didn't have to come to school first day of school with no Dior and Chanel and shit.
I
on.
had no Jordans, Nike,
Yeah.
Aeropostale, Hollister, like putting that shit on.
And girl, back in my day when I was in high school, it was like 05 to 09, so we was still wearing like Baby Fat, South Pole,
Okay.
all that shit.
I went to the white school, so we had on K-Swiss. We was lit.
Clarks.
Yes.
Like Clarks
It's like, shit is crazy. Like, it's so much pressure. Then they gotta come to school with
different.
full face of makeup, lace fronts, all type of shit.
I don't really like it because it's like, at such a young age, you gonna feel like you gotta be doing so much, and you really don't have to.
Right.
Know? Like, you should not be 16 feeling like you should have your life figured out. I'm 23, still
Man.
ain't got my life just figured out.
Look,
you
I'm
know?
33
Girl,
and I'm
yes,
I'm
I'm
barely
very
trying to
much
figure
feel
it out.
pressure at this age to feel like I need to have my life figured out. But that's just like me. But I shouldn't even feel like that at
You
this
should
age.
not at all.
So just
You
imagine
shouldn't.
somebody in high school, you know?
But I'll say this though, like you being 23 and you doing what you're doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
Because bitch, at 23, I was working at TGI Fridays, bitch.
See what I'm saying? It's
Like,
just different. It's just
It is,
changing.
yeah.
As we get older.
Yes,
Changing.
it changes and
But I just know in high school they just need to chill, have fun, go to parties.
yes, there shouldn't be no pressure. And then we were talking about this the
Just
other
being
day.
a kid, because in
Just
high
being a
school, you're
kid.
still a kid.
You're still a child. You are literally still a child. We were talking about this the other day. Something that happened with Asian Doll. Somebody walked up to her where they were acting like a fan,
Oh, yeah,
asked
you
to
did
take a
tell me
picture
about
with her, took the picture, and then tried to snatch her chain off.
Delusional.
Then after
And it wouldn't come
and
off.
her chain wouldn't come off, obviously, because it's real. And then the
Baby,
security.
these chains got locked.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't. Look, my chain might rip off, so y'all don't get me now.
I'm weak.
But I'm just saying, like, so the security came, jumped on her, whatever. So she made a
I'm
video.
trying to take something somebody worked hard for.
Yeah.
So this is what
wrong
gets
with
me.
you?
This is how
Because
social
people don't want
media.
to work, girl.
They don't
People
wanna work.
These days, it's crazy.
Are
People
you
be
fucking
stealing from
insane?
people.
Yes.
From people who be working
You
hard
want
for
to
their
risk your
shit.
life to just.
But
They
this is
don't
what makes the
care.
story worse. She got on social media and made a story like, yeah, it was me. I tried to snatch her chain. Why wouldn't I?
I wouldn't.
And that's some bum ass shit. Like, why would you record yourself admittedly
Clout.
saying, "Oh yeah, I tried to
Social-
snatch her chain"?
It's a drug.
It's social
insane.
media is the attention that people want.
And then they realize once they get this certain type of attention, they're like, okay, I gotta keep doing it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so
I gotta
they
keep talking shit about people. I gotta go try to snatch somebody else's chain.
Oh my God.
That shit not cool.
And that's why I say I think a lot of times people don't realize you can get a lot of fame, you can get a lot of attention, but what about where does the business and the money come in? I want the money, fuck the fame. Like,
Thanks.
who cares about being popular or being known? But people want attention so bad. Like, I have never seen a generation of people who want to be famous so bad.
They want to be
Yeah.
famous more than being rich or just
Right.
More than
having
having money,
More than
yes,
having
or
money.
owning something. People don't even want to own shit no more. People just want to get popular off of social media and for people to know their name.
Right.
It's
just
like,
to look good, but. how you
but
gonna look
what
good
about the
without money?
legacy? Like, it's like I feel like it's nothing wrong with people. It's nothing wrong with being famous, right? Like, but if you living in your purpose and you following your
Right.
passion and you become famous,
Then-
Sometimes
great.
that
But like
happens, right.
literally clout chasing and doing crazy ass shit to get noticed and get attention.
But then
Okay,
you
cool. But
realize-
then if you get it, what's the end goal?
I was about to say, yeah, you realize being famous is nothing.
It's not
You know?
nothing.
It's nothing, and sometimes that
Right.
shit is annoying because
People
people
who
always
famous don't
in
even
your
want to be
business.
famous sometimes. Like, you know?
So when did
don't even
you
realize-
realize like, okay, I don't have a regular life? Like when you like went out in public, people was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, dance. Like when was the first moment that you realized, okay, I'm not no regular bitch?
I mean, like growing up in high school, stuff like that was always like that for me.
Mm.
Like I
You
go to
always
gas
got
station, like,
attention.
oh, are you Gorgeous? And my name used to be Gorgeous. Are you Gorgeous from Instagram? And then it still really didn't used to like click for real.
Mm-hmm.
And still to this day, I'd be surprised by people just like, oh my God, like.
Yeah.
So it still feels like
it still don't really feel like
people really know. I think that's how.
Like I know people know me, but it's like it don't feel I still feel like a regular person.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Drea Nicole.
And y'all already know that we had to add dates to the tour, and y'all know Florida was on the list.
Ooh, we outside in Florida, baby. We coming to Tampa, Florida. I love me some Tampa.
Yes, October 4th, we're going to be at Tampa Improv. And when I tell y'all it's going to be super lit, super fucking lit. We got Nav Green opening for us, and y'all know we're going to have a fire show. Per usual, doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7. And when I tell y'all are not going to want to miss this, it's going to be super dope. So Tampa, Florida, we coming to you October 4th. We outside.
Yeah, y'all know we going to have some special guests pull up, so make sure that y'all don't miss this. Link in the bio.
Period. For us too, because we were like, oh my God, Drea, Lex. We were like,
hey girl, like
no girl, but it's like it be crazy though sometimes. Like we'll be in the store and stuff, and people will be like, oh my God, can I take a picture with you? And I be like, me? You want to take a picture with me? I mean, sure, go like let's do it.
I get anxiety
I
real
live
bad.
for it. I got anxiety.
No, I love it too, but I be getting anxiety too.
Yes.
Like that shit.
I get anxiety real bad. I remember one time we was at Weezy show, I think it was, and people was literally lined up to take a picture with Weezy, and then people started lining up to take a picture with her. I literally went and hid in the corner. I was like, oh, Drea's over there. You want to see Drea Nicole? She's right over there.
Girl, it be crazy. And it's like, yeah, because I think, too, people don't really realize, like, when you're, I guess, in this space, it's like, I'm not a celebrity. Like, I'm not famous.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, a Beyonce or nothing like that. But then it's like a lot of people still know you.
Yeah.
So it's like a weird space
You're
to be
somebody.
in. Yeah. And it just be shocking sometimes how people react.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy,
It's a
but it's
blessing, though, to
yeah,
receive.
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
It's a
for
blessing.
sure.
Because I would say this, us being in this space of like, you know, being popular or whatever on social media, and like we get to be ourselves though. You have to realize it's a lot of people that are popular on social media, and they're popular because they're pretending to be somebody else.
persona.
Miserable. That
Oh
sounds
my
miserable.
God. Like you're trying to keep up with something else, an image, and it's miserable. Like I can actually be in the space of, I actually enjoy social media now.
Right.
You know, I've learned I can log on when I want to and I log off when I want
Right.
to.
Right.
Some people are so caught up in it, they have to be on it from sunrise to
sundown.
sundown.
That's too toxic for me. Like,
Oh,
I
it
need breaks.
is.
Like I get on there, I literally get on there and post, and I just exit.
That's all
You
I'm
have
gonna ask
to.
you.
Yeah.
So do you read your comments?
I mean, sometimes, but honestly,
Sometimes.
I don't be reading my comments all the time. I post and
Yeah.
just like, all right, next, get off.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the space
But
I'm
a
in
little
right now.
private,
I
like,
don't really
I'm a
read
little
my comments.
private, so it's like I'm with whatever brings me peace. If doing that don't bring me no peace for real, like because people be on there saying mean shit, like
Yeah.
Mean
they're
as
not
hell.
human.
They
And
do.
like we don't really be seeing this, so I just get on there and do what I do, be me, and then log off and.
I'm not gonna
real
lie. I
world.
had a moment last time I was headed to Miami. I was on my flight, and I was like, okay, I got a little time. I was drinking a little bit,
reading the
and I was
comments.
reading the comments on YouTube, and I was just like,
Yeah, like no.
I started responding. I was
Absolutely
like
not.
so mad. It was one girl who said something because they was like, "Oh, Lex, I love you, but this hairstyle is tired." And the reason I decided to respond.
Tell me my hairstyle.
Cause girl, I like. But see, sometimes I be wanting to be mean. That's why I don't even be looking. Cause I be wanting to be like, girl, what's your hair look like?
Yeah.
But not only
but then
that,
you can't say that because then we the bad guys.
But we the bad guys.
You know?
But not only that, one, I think, like we said, people need to realize that we're human. And two, you know what's crazy? I feel like we've talked about this before. People never give black girls grace. They never give black women grace.
Yeah, never.
If I see her lace, it's like, oh girl, look her lace.
So they try to find something
It's like,
wrong.
oh my God, look her. They never
They want to pressure
get.
us to be perfect. Like,
Oh my God.
yeah, I got a little roll on my stomach, bitch. I am
right.
human.
Yeah,
Like,
my foot and my ankle a little ashy today.
right.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's always, but it's like if it's anybody else who's, you know, like the other people, they get a break. You know, it's okay. Like, oh,
They
but
want
she's
your
still
titties
cute.
to sit on your neck. Like,
Child.
Girl, everything
Babe,
gotta be
it
perfect.
is
Oh, she got a
wrong.
little dimple in her booty. Okay, I'm a human.
I'm a human. So yes, if y'all are watching this, stop being so hard. We need to stop being so hard on each other as women. Like, yes, we like to be done up, but sometimes we want to step out, go to the store real quick, or hell, if I want to come on an episode and my hair not done and everything not laid, that's okay.
Let me do
Right.
Let me do that. Y'all go to work sometimes not dressed up. Right. I'm sure this is work for me.
I
so
mean,
sometimes
everybody have normal days.
everybody got normal
You ain't gotta be
fucking
done
days.
up every day.
Not at all.
On top of my head.
Right.
So I want to get into this next topic too. I want to talk about this because me and Dre started this shit together from the bottom, bitch. And one thing that I have noticed is when you do something with your friend, we deal with this a lot. People always try to like compare us, pit us against each other, say, oh, Lex do this, but Dre don't do that. Dre do this and Lex don't do that.
Right.
But I want to talk about the importance of remaining friends with your day ones, like especially in this industry, and not letting the outside people come in. Because obviously you're friends with Jada.
Right.
How long have y'all been friends?
We've been friends since we were like 11 years old.
Oh, damn. So y'all friends,
Yeah,
friends.
for
Like, this was
family,
before.
we sisters.
Yeah. So how do y'all deal with, like, people comparing y'all together, and how do y'all, like, keep it to where it's just like, okay, we got us?
Well, I feel like since we was younger, people always tried to do that because people just don't know how to just recognize something real and like just respect it. They want to like try to tear it apart.
Right.
But we always, like, our parents always told each other, don't let nobody tell y'all about y'all friendship. Like, don't let nobody come between y'all. And I feel like that's just something we really stand on, like loyalty, and we got real love for each other. So it's like nothing that nobody can say on the internet, no outsider can say to ever like come in between what me and her got going on.
Right.
We always, the communication.
Right.
Like that helped. Like you can't be scared to just keep it real. Like we keep that shit brutally honest with each other, and I feel like that's so important in friendships because why would I want to be around somebody who gonna lie in my face and tell me I look good when my hair look a mess?
Right.
You know? Or why, like, if I can't come to you for some real genuine advice, like, it just hit
Are you
different.
not gonna tell me when I'm tripping?
Yeah, or you're not gonna tell me
Or
when
when
I'm
I'm
tripping.
fucking up, yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like that's very important. Real friends are very important. Anybody trying to come between that, they ain't never had no real friend.
Never. And I think a lot of times they try to put that stuff on like black women, like, oh, black women really can't be friends. They always trying to
Be envious.
Yeah, be envious and this and that.
Like,
So
we
it's like,
can both be on our shit because it feel better when you doing it with your friends.
exactly.
Like, we both gonna have money. We both gonna look fly. We both gonna do this.
Right.
You know?
And I think that's what a lot of times people like do with us too. They be like, they want to create.
Yeah, they want to believe that it's like some type of weird
Tension.
fake tension
Yes.
between us, and it be like,
Chill.
it's no issue.
It's no issue.
Nothing going on. I think too, people be having to realize, like, sometimes you be having a bad day or you have some other shit going on, and your friend, because this is your friend off camera or offline or whatever, they know what you got going on.
Right.
So they know, like, okay, her energy might be a little off today, but it's not directed towards this person.
But you're not even perceiving, like, you're not even like receiving it that way.
Right, and
you
she
know
not
that's your
receiving
friend.
it that way, and vice versa, because she know what I probably already got going on. But then when
Y'all know
people
each
watching
other.
it, right?
But because y'all know each other, it's like none of that fucking matters. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, girl,
Like,
it's crazy.
It is so crazy.
It's
Like,
because
like-
she looking at her. I'm not even looking at her like that. Because
Yeah, it be that type of shit too.
all the time, like, oh my God, Dre is side eyeing, like she almost punched her in the face. What are y'all talking about?
Right.
Let me tell y'all something. Like you said, you were like, I know being a good friend, like they gonna tell you how you look and whatever. I know when Dre was my friend, when she was like, Lex, I love you. We gotta get you a new wig, so.
that's real. It don't get no realer than that. Like, I'm not
She
gonna
said,
tip toe and walk
sis,
on.
But
I
see,
love
but then
you.
when you say stuff like that, then other people will be like, oh, Drea be being shady towards Lex.
no.
It's like, no, bitch, I'm not not being shady. I'm being honest. That's my friend, and I care about her, and I care about how she looks.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like, people
my
don't understand that. I'm never going to let my friend walk around looking crazy.
So what is the craziest thing you've read about yourself online? Like, I know you done seen some shit like, you was like, what? Like, what's the
so much crazy shit every day.
It really is,
girl.
like, so much shit. I think the craziest thing I saw about us, I had read one time, was, like, that we had made up our whole, like, friendship story. Like, we never met at the club. We created the story.
Who has time?
Like, we create, like, we
I mean,
faked
but
it.
honestly, what we were saying earlier, people who want to be famous, people got time. People do be making shit up.
People definitely make stories up, but we definitely didn't make that up, bitch. We was definitely in the club for real. I think it's because we don't have a lot of pictures during that time either.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
Like I think there's like one picture of me and you together in the club. Remember when you had that selfie stick? That's the only picture I think we have. A long ass time ago.
People don't be using selfie sticks.
I'm fucking
What year
weak.
did y'all meet?
We met in 2015.
Yeah,
So
2015.
we've been friends for like 7 years now.
Y'all know how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
especially
and
now.
the show just started like blowing up, like what, 2020, 2021.
Y'all,
Yes.
my girls being successful and productive.
Thank you.
Yes,
Girl,
and
we
I think that's how we
appreciate it.
all need to have like the mentality of when we see two black women that are friends and getting money together, having fun together, we need to clap for that, not try to rip it apart and try to find the
Right.
holes in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Some
why
miserable people on
it really is, and it's crazy because like seeing you online and like seeing your friendships with people and just seeing how you move. That's why I love, y'all know me. I'm a little more open.
Yeah.
but I'm not extremely.
Because I'm a little more
Leo.
private like you.
what's your
Yeah,
I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
What
okay.
are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh Lord. She's sneaky. The
And you know,
sneaky
Taurus and Scorpios are both a little sneaky.
y'all both a little sneaky. But for me, it's
So-
like I try to be open and I try to be honest. Like I know y'all in the comments talk about my titties. I just got my titties done.
Yes.
Brand
They
new
look
titties.
good.
I got a reduction though.
Yeah.
I had
Did it
like
hurt
really.
real bad? I heard that hurt real
Girl,
real
no, I
bad.
was outside 2 days
Really?
later. Let me show you a
Girl,
picture of
we
my
was at the
titties
club
before.
They look good. They
Weekend
still
in
look natural.
Miami.
Thank you.
Y'all was at the club? Really?
Girl, yeah, so these are my
Yes,
titties
like
before.
3 days later.
Oh, okay, okay.
They were just, big kind of hang.
Yeah,
I
they
used to
just
have to
look a little
roll
more
them up.
plump,
Yeah,
yeah.
they just,
They
so.
look natural as fuck, though. They
Thank
look
you.
good.
That's what I was going for. So,
look
yeah, I
good.
feel like I try to be as open as possible, but I keep a lot of things private. Like, I let them know sometimes about my relationship, but I don't post my being. I don't do all that stuff just because I feel like it's important to keep what you love really close to you.
Yeah.
So I feel like in the beginning, I feel like we put a lot of our friendship out there, but I feel like we don't show a lot of the stuff that we talk about or go through. So maybe that's what.
Or even when we be
not
hanging
meant for
out a lot of the
everybody. Yeah,
time
we don't
anymore.
post.
Like I remember at one point, every time we was together, we would always be recording ourselves and posting pictures and all that stuff. We don't really do that no more because you get older and you realize that shit doesn't matter.
And bitch, we're always together.
We always together.
We're
Like,
always
it doesn't
together.
matter
every day.
Yes, bro. It's
Oh,
crazy.
It's
my
like organic.
gosh.
If y'all do, y'all do. Y'all don't. Y'all don't.
Right,
So
right.
whatever.
And I like that word, organic. Because that's the thing too about friendships. Like I feel like with you and your friend and our friendship, it's all about this is organic. This is real friendship. Do you
Yeah.
post your best friend every fucking waking day?
Am I trying to make y'all believe we friends or myself? Like,
Hello.
Right.
Like,
And do y'all not have disagreements with y'all friends? Like you could very much have a disagreement, not get along with your friend today, and then be cool with them tomorrow.
exactly.
It's
Like,
all about communication. But I feel like that's why, honestly, I treat sometimes, like, not sometimes, I do treat my friendships like relationships that I'm in with men. If my man does something wrong, we gonna talk about it and I forgive him. And I'm gonna be like that with my friend too. I'm not going harder on my friend than I am on my own on my man. It's like maybe this is me because my relationship's still new, whatever. But shit, I love you more than I love that nigga. So, bitch, I'ma forgive you before I forgive him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like
then your friend's gonna be the one who there.
right, exactly.
Whenever the relationship
When you happy about him
too.
and when you crying
Yeah.
about him, they still gonna be there.
Always.
It's a real friendship.
So how are you in a friendship? Are you that friend that's like, ooh, girl, don't fuck with him. He ain't shit. Are you that friend that's just like, whatever make you happy, girl, go ahead.
Whatever make you happy, because that's some hating ass shit to me. I'm not telling you,
Agreed.
just don't fuck with no nigga. Now I might tell you like, okay, that was lame of him. Like what he did was lame, but I'm not gonna tell you like
Not to fuck with him. I
It's
like
like
that.
if you won't fuck that nigga this day, all right, let's fuck that nigga. And if you in love with him tomorrow, all right, then
We
we
love
him.
him.
Like,
That's what my best
We
friend.
outside.
That's what she
Right.
always says. She like, do we love him today or not? Let me
right,
know.
like
what type
let
of
me
time.
know. I'm on what you on, sis. Like whatever making you happy.
Because I think think that's weird as fuck. Like when girls stop being friends with their friends that don't want to fuck with them, because they be like, she being stupid over that nigga. I don't want to be her friend no more.
let her be stupid.
Why does it matter?
Okay, let me ask
I'm gonna tell
this.
you now. You being crazy, like that is crazy, like blah blah blah. But still, at the end of the day, it's her decision, and I'm gonna support whatever she do. Like,
okay, I seen a TikTok. Look, Auntie been on TikTok now. I seen a TikTok, y'all.
TikTok is addictive.
It is, y'all. I be scrolling. I seen a TikTok where this lady was like, it was an older lady too. She said, my friend called me talking about she in the bind and she needs some help. I guess she needed some money or whatever like that. And she was like, but you got a nigga. Ask your nigga. Don't ask me. First of all, why would you get on TikTok and say that? Now, why I do kind of feel you on that. Like, if you got a man, he should be there for you. But obviously, whatever her and her man got going on, maybe he don't have it. Maybe she doesn't feel comfortable asking him. But I think that is so weird when people be like, oh, I'm not helping my friend out because she got a man.
Yeah. I think that's
nigga.
weird too.
That's what I would tell her.
I mean,
I'd be like, that's your nigga. Like,
so you wouldn't help? You wouldn't give
I
him
mean, I would, but I'm gonna still say like, why you ain't ask your nigga?
It's a little both. You gonna slide in the money and be like, ask your nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would help her out, but then I'd be like,
Jamal.
Right.
I would help her out, but then I'd probably be side-eyeing the situation to a certain extent. I wouldn't say nothing like or judge you for keep being with that nigga, but if you ask me again after this, I'm gonna be like, okay, sis.
But if you was to ask her, like, why you ain't ask so-and-so? She gonna tell you, and now you gonna know, like.
You gonna know what's going on, so you can
You ain't even gonna be thinking, like, well, why she ain't?
But yeah, she was making a TikTok about her friend. I said, ooh, y'all ain't about to be friends no more.
And that's not real friendship, because who gets on social media and talk about their friend instead of helping
clout,
them?
Anything for it.
When I tell you TikTok is the craziest app, it'll be people on there that are like mega fucking famous that I never even, it'll be like a family. Like a mom of 3 that just bakes bread. That's how crazy TikTok is. Like TikTok is a whole different world. Like I feel like on Instagram, it's got to be about the aesthetic. It's got to be a whole look.
People to follow you.
It's this and that.
TikTok, you get on there, you just anything with your hair sticking on top of and you just on there saying some real shit.
Yes, and people gonna fuck with, like on Twitter, you have to like create a tweet that's like funny and you gotta word it correctly and this and that. Yeah. It's like, but on TikTok, you can literally like subscribe to anything on there. I do love TikTok. Now, I don't like making them.
I haven't really got into TikTok yet. I kind of be making them.
Yeah, you went viral already on TikTok.
I did, and I only done posted like 3. Because when I had got my teeth done. Yeah, I had posted a little reel. Thank you. But yeah, I had posted a reel about that.
My TikToks I got like 6 TikToks. They don't ever go viral. I'm too old on there. I mean, you know what it is though? I'll see something, I'll eventually do it, and I'll do it like after it's already done dead. They're like,
I can't get to the like the dance and shit, like, you know,
no, me neither.
I don't do all that.
I be doing little vlogs, like little vlogs on my day. It's so easy and it's fun.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that because people have been asking me to do that because I feel like the only people that follow me on TikTok anyway is like the listeners of the show. Yeah, you know, so it's just like I don't really be active on there, but I love to scroll and watch what everybody else doing.
I be doing like the little voiceovers.
Yeah, you like, hey y'all, it's Drea.
No, I'm talking about the voiceovers where like, you know, it's like scenes from a movie and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, you be doing, but see, you memorize them good. Yeah. I can't ever remember them.
I did a couple of them.
That should be funny as fuck.
Okay, so we got one more topic we gonna get into before we get to the good shit. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
Now, y'all know we had to add dates to the For Rich or For Poor tour, and we could not finish this tour without coming to Miami.
We love Miami. We be outside.
Miami tonight. I can't wait. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, we got some special guests pulling up. Y'all gonna be so, oh my God.
Miami is gonna be crazy. Like, I feel like, you know, Houston was crazy because that's the hometown. Atlanta was crazy because we live here. But I feel like Miami gonna be real crazy.
Miami gonna be crazy. We gonna be at the Miami Improv. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. We'll be there October 5th. Y'all do not want to miss this. It's gonna be super crazy, super dope. Get your tickets, poorminds.com. We outside. Let's go.
Period. Meet me at Booby Trap after.
Because we need, no, they need to cut the check first.
Mm-hmm. Whether they cut the check or not, we gonna be there.
We ain't gotta tell them that. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And I'm gonna tell y'all all about vroom.com. If you're looking to sell your car or buy a car, this is the easiest place. Get rid of the middleman. Explore thousands of high-quality, low-mileage vehicles on Vroom.com with new cars and trucks added every week. All vehicles pass a thorough inspection and come with a free Carfax vehicle history report so you can feel confident you're getting a good ride. Finance with Vroom and they will make the hard part easy.
Yes, I absolutely hate an overly aggressive salesperson, so I love the fact that with Vroom, I can pick out a car on my own time and I don't have to deal with salespeople.
Yes, you can be at home, at the park, at your man house, whatever you're doing, you can buy or sell a car very easy. So all you're going to do is go to Vroom.com and get started on your new car or selling your car.
Yes, you get a price instantly and you don't have to waste time at a dealership. That's why we love Vroom, Vroom.com. So next time you need to buy a car, just grab your phone, go to Vroom.com and check thousands of great cars. That's Vroom.com, Vroom.com.
We want to talk about, because you do music. How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music. Well, me and Jada had like a rap group when we was like 13 years old.
I saw that.
Some shit on TikTok.
Oh, we.
But yeah, we had a rap group when we were like 13 years old, and then we stopped. But I kept like pursuing it. Like I used to do little rap videos in the car.
Right.
But I never seen myself for real, like tapping back into it.
Right.
And then around 2019, I released my first song. Like I got in the studio and I just used to like start working on my craft. Took it serious. So yeah.
So okay, so how did you feel like? Because you did Rolling Loud, was it? Oh yeah, I saw that. How was that like? Performing in front of like a crowd like that? Because it's different.
A huge crowd.
Yes, that's a huge crowd, and that's different.
Well, my set time was early. Like the first time I did Rolling Loud, where like it was like right after the pandemic, the first like festival. The shit was crazy. Like the crowd was so big. And when I go on stage, I just get a rush. Like, it just make me feel good. I love performing. But before, I'd be a little nervous.
That's how we are.
Real shy. Everybody got to stop talking to me. Like, everybody, don't ask me no questions. Like, don't talk to me. Nobody, don't ask me shit. And yeah.
So
I
you
go
like...
on stage and I kill that shit.
Yeah, so it's like, you like being on stage.
I love being on stage.
I think that's how we... Like,
I love engaging with the crowd.
Yeah.
I love seeing people reaction. I like seeing people sing my songs. I feel good. But before, I be... freaking the fuck out.
Girl, that's how we be too. Before we be doing our live shows.
Yeah.
I be like this. I really don't. I'm like, okay, can I just talk to Drea? Like, leave me alone. I just need to look at Drea because I got to look at Drea because Drea is like more calm on the outside than I am. So when
I used to be like that. I feel like now that we just started doing like crowds that's a little bit bigger than we was at first, I be like a little nervous too. I feel like at first I used to be calm. I used to be like, we gonna kill this shit. Don't be nervous. Girl, now I be nervous as fuck.
But you be calm. You be more calm on the outside than I do. So it's like I be like, okay, let me look at Drea. She calm. We about to kill this shit. We're good. And then it's easier because we're on stage together. So you be on stage like by yourself. You have dancers and stuff.
Sometimes, but I didn't perform on stage by myself.
Yeah, like I don't think I could be on stage by myself.
Yes, you can.
I don't think I could.
But no, look, like y'all be on there talking, so that's more intimate.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just up there like rapping. I'm doing my thing. I'm bouncing around. It's not like I'm sitting there like, hey y'all. So today I probably would like nut up doing that. Like,
yeah, because it's like impromptu. Because it's impromptu. Like you have to know what to say.
Yeah. Like,
I guess I feel like every time we just say anything, they laugh. I'll be like, Big Mama. And they be like, oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God.
You just be yourself. So it's not.
But I do think that's what makes you have a little bit more nerves, though. Because it's like, you be just trying to make sure
like, everybody might be really like just sitting here, really like staring and really paying attention.
Right, especially if like you're performing in front of like somebody who like doesn't know your music or hasn't heard it yet. Yeah, that's a little different. Because it's different for us because like us being on tour, like, you know, the people that are there, like they already know who we are. Sometimes people don't know who we are necessarily, but like in Rolling Loud, that's a big ass audience. That's a huge audience. A lot of pressure. So how do you feel about like being a female rapper now and like how people feel like, oh, y'all got to prove yourself? Like...
Yeah, I feel like it is like a lot of pressure to prove yourself and just like you want validation from other people, but it's not really about that. Because if you're doing something you love and you really like passionate about it, you're just doing it for you. You know,
I agree with
right?
But they do be putting a lot of pressure for you to like prove some shit, and it's like, wow,
yeah,
y'all don't pressure guys.
They
like,
never do.
Guys can literally get on there and just do them, and it's like they just glorify. But women.
Again, it's like, oh, she really can't rap. She rapping about the same thing. It's
like, okay,
so are y'all.
I'm rapping about what made me feel good. Like, I'm trying to like help y'all get to know me. But my new project though, because I do always like I'm always popping my shit because that's why it make me feel good.
Yeah,
I be
that's what you're supposed to do.
I manifest. I'm real big on manifestation, so I feel like I be doing that through my music. But like now with this new project, I am gonna tap into like a deeper side and help my fans get to know me a little more.
Okay, so what motivates you like in the studio? Like, what is like something like you got to do before to get ready, and like what do you write about?
What motivate me is the beat I choose. Like, I gotta feel the beat. So when the beat talking to me, like, I ain't even gotta really think about what to say. So I love that. And then, I be having me a little bottle.
Yeah.
That's rich juice.
What's that rich juice?
The rich juice.
Oh, I like that.
I be having my little bottle. Everything manifesting. We drinking rich juice. But
yes, you have to send us some of that.
I got y'all.
I want some of that rich juice.
And I got little flasks too. I'm gonna give y'all both.
Okay, yes.
But yeah, so I just go in there and pick a beat. It always help if like one of my friends in the studio we vibing. My favorite person to be in the studio with is Lele.
Okay. Yeah.
So, cause she like can hear shit, and it's like you really be paying attention. So it's like,
so she do music too.
Yeah.
So she get it, and it just bring a good vibe. Like the vibe just gotta be there. Cause if I'm there, sometimes I make the best music when I'm mad. I made Talk to Me when I was pissed off on a flight. I'm just typing I'm mad, and I just made that shit. So
like, who is like an artist?
That's what I was about to ask you. Like, who are like some artists that are like your inspiration or that you like really really fuck with?
That you want to work with?
I love Nicki Minaj because
period. A barb.
Period. A bad bitch.
We love Nicki.
She don't box herself in. Like you hear Nicki singing like fuck on one song, and then she like rapping like a dungeon, and then she rapping on some serious like straight bar shit. Like,
and let's not forget, a real artist. Everybody talking about like, cause everybody had a problem with Meg dropping her, and they're like, oh, she's trying to do house music and do the rave music. Nicki Minaj did that already too with with Ring the Alarm. It was Ring the Alarm. Why is it such a problem? Like, as female rappers, they can try whatever genre they want to try
and want to just do this, like
And shout out to Nicki, she got her first solo #1 with Super Freaky Girl. Yes, we love. Give it up for Lil Nick. Okay, period. Okay, so Nicki is an artist that you would want to work with. Who else?
I love Rihanna, but Rihanna don't make it.
I know.
Well, we're not gonna speak that into existence. Maybe she gonna come out with some music. Girl, we crossing our fingers.
Like, she ain't even got to for real.
She don't even got to. I think.
I hope she do though.
But that's the beauty of, like we were talking about earlier, not doing what you're doing for fame, but doing it because it's your passion. Exactly. She, in that moment, she was passionate about music. She found passion in cosmetics and clothes. And so now she's just exploring her passions. And I think that's what's beautiful about being a creative.
Oh my God.
It gets to open so many lanes,
but people will try to box you in,
they
too.
They do.
Yeah, they will
and
try
I'm realizing that, too. Like,
because even with you being really into fashion, like, do you feel like you want to get more into fashion, like create your own fashion line and stuff?
I just said I want to really, like, tap into the modeling and stuff.
I think you should.
You definitely should.
It's definitely giving modeling.
Yes, the face is definitely facing, girl. It's
I
giving.
really want to tap into that and like on the fashion side, and not just like putting it on, but really like learning about these brands and like doing my research and like stuff like that. Because I just wear what I like. Sometimes I don't even know the history behind the brand.
Right, but it works. But once you get into that,
I want to really tap into that.
Yeah, you get to appreciate the fashions on a different level, and because I know when I searched Shein and I got into the background and the history. Okay.
What history you found out?
Nothing, girl. I just put that shit on because it fits.
Because it looked good, exactly.
Look, I don't got nothing. Look, nothing fits me right now in my closet.
Oh, because you just
nothing fits me. Yeah, so it's just like everything. I had to order. Look, I got this from Amazon, bitch.
You did?
For real?
Amazon.
Shit.
They do low key.
Yeah,
don't play.
Amazon be having that shit. Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And y'all know we had to add dates to the For Rich or For Poor tour in Orlando. We could never forget about you.
Yes, baby. Y'all next on the list. We're going to be at the Orlando Improv on Thursday, October the 6th.
Yes, doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7. Y'all know Nav Green going to be there already opening, coming through for us. And it's going to be super lit. If y'all ain't never been to a Poor Mind show, have you been to a show?
No, they haven't. So that's why y'all need to get y'all tickets. The link in bio. Make sure y'all do that.
Yes. We outside October 6th. See y'all soon. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Drea Nicole.
And we are here to talk about clothes and looking good.
Yes, I love me some cozy fall pieces. That's why Faraday is one of my faves. I love that they're passionate about craftsmanship and sustainability.
Well, the best thing about it is the sustainability, because I feel like we buy clothes and in a week you got to throw them out because you don't wash them. The clothes done faded and are stretched out. The good thing about Faraday is that will replace your clothes for life.
Yes, and they're clothes that feel good and they make you feel good.
They got everything you're looking for. If you want to layer clothes for fall or you just need that one and done jumpsuit. What you're going to do is you're going to head to FaradayBrand.com/PourMinds and use code PourMinds at the checkout to get 15% off. I'm telling y'all, these are clothes that are going to last you a lifetime. You're not going to regret it. So FaradayBrand.com/PourMinds.
Period. Put it on.
Okay, so now we gon' get into the bed. Hey,
the bed.
Bow.
The bed.
Bow. 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 Yeah, that's the best song, girl. Look, when I can get in the studio now.
I told you she was gonna ask you about the studio.
When I'm gonna get in the studio, she gonna be like, Lex is such a good
You gonna bring that
voice.
energy.
I'm telling you, we gonna be battling. Okay, so for the bed today, I want to talk about how to initiate sex as a woman. I feel like a lot of times, sometimes women want sex, but we don't necessarily know how to go about it, know how to say it, because we feel like, oh, we're supposed to sit back and let a man know that he wants us and that we want to, and that he's ready to fuck. But what about when we ready to fuck? And maybe he don't know, or maybe
rubbing on his neck,
yeah,
kissing on him.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you initiate sex, Drea?
It's funny because I feel like when I was younger, I would not initiate sex.
I wouldn't either.
You had to initiate sex as a man for us to have sex. But now that I'm getting older, I just bitch, I be ready. I just hop on top of it and start kissing him and be all up on
aggressive.
him. Like not even on no subtle shit like rubbing your head or nothing. I'ma just jump on top of you and start kissing you, especially if I'm like a little tipsy.
Okay. So that's your approach. Okay,
I'ma
what do
just
you do
be all up on you
when you initiate sex?
I'll hop up on you if that's my move.
Yeah,
Sometimes I want to do a little foreplay, kiss on you, and all that.
See, I think that's crazy because I'm a little more subtle with it. Like,
you gotta come on to me.
I'm still in that. Yes, like I'll sit next to you. I might rub your leg.
You get the vibe. Let's go.
I can't do it. I'll rub on your leg a little bit. I'll be kind of touchy feely. Rub the back of your head. I feel like me getting touchy feely with you lets you know, okay, I'm ready for you to touch me back and let's go to the bedroom. But I never just hopped on a nigga and oh, let's go. I'm ready to.
I'm a little aggressive.
So you would never just pull the dick out. Cause I done did that.
I mean,
out the pants. If you in the bed, just pull it out.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. With my man, just because we've known each other for so long, I'd be take these shorts off.
Yeah,
take them off. But that's because I know him. In other situations,
but of course you're not gonna just off the bat start doing that. You gotta
that's what I'm saying. I'm comfortable with him, so I'll be take these off. You know, okay, let's. But with other people, I just be if it's somebody I've been talking to. It's been a couple months, a few months or whatever, but we have had sex before. I am very kind of let me just touch him a little bit.
Be a little shy.
I'm a shy freak though too.
Yeah, that's how I am in the beginning. I feel I don't like to show it all. I feel of course the listeners know because I talk about it.
Right.
But when I go on a date with a man, if he watched this show and took me out on a date, he would be where's the booty eating freak that you be talking about? Because this ain't it. Because I'm very
yeah, I mean, I would not expect that from you. I really wouldn't. I just knew you be jumping on it.
No, I am but I've always said that. It's crazy because I think people think I am more outgoing just because how I act on this show. But y'all have to realize I'm sitting here with my best friend. Yeah. So I can talk about anything. In public, I am not like this.
Right. Because it's our relationship that we have off camera, but on camera.
Yeah, so it's easy.
So what name would y'all give yourself the on camera you and then off camera you?
Look, this ain't even my real name.
This ain't. I mean, what is this kind of my real name?
Yeah, Lex P is my alter ego.
Because Dior is very much different, a little bit from Destiny.
Yes.
Yeah.
My real name is Tierra. That's totally different from Lex P.
Yeah.
Two totally different people. So I feel like a lot of times people, maybe guys will approach me because they see Lex P. They see the Instagram. They see the Twitter. They see this and that. And then when I'm meeting them, like, I'm Tiara. And this is like who I really am. And they be like,
so where you get Lex P?
My last name is Lexi.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about where the P came from.
No, you should tell her just.
All right. Okay. Since we share stories and we keeping it 100. Have I told this story on the show before?
I think you have, but a long time ago.
Okay, so I'm about to tell y'all where the P came from in Lex P. So a long time ago, I want to say I was in like high school. So I have 2 first names. Lexi is obviously a first name. So growing up, people, like my volleyball coach, my teachers, they always called me Lexi anyway. So everybody called me Lexi. And I remember like one time, like me and my homegirls, we was like freestyling back and forth. And y'all remember how like when Lil Wayne used to rap, he would say like Weezy F baby and the F is for phenomenal or whatever he would say.
Right.
So I was rapping something and I said, Lexi P and the P is for how my body shaped or something like that. I was rapping because I used to really be shaped like the letter P. Look, I ain't have no ass back then.
I'm like,
this was manufactured. This is a manufactured booty.
To figure that shit out.
So I was really top heavy, and it was so. Whenever I was rapping, I had rhymed it with something, and it was so. And everybody just started dying. It was hard, and everybody.
So you had to stick with that.
Yeah. So since then, everybody just started calling me Lex P, and it literally stuck with me forever.
There you go.
So yeah.
She's somebody.
It goes, yeah, Lex P, Lex P, period. So yeah, that's where the Lex P came from. So now y'all know. It used to be how my body was.
But yeah, I mean, my name's so. On Instagram, whatever, this show, my name is Drea Nicole, but then my real name is Andrea. I absolutely feel like Andrea is a completely separate person from Drea Nicole. Yeah, it's 2 different people. Like, on here, to a certain extent, I think it's a persona, which is kind of fucked up sometimes because I think people meet you and they think you're going to be exactly how you are on the show. And even though this isn't like a scripted show, it is real life, but a lot of times we say things that's just crazy or sometimes for shock value. And I think when people meet us, they think that, oh, they really have these views and they really feel that way or they really these type of people.
Sometimes
and it's like
good to be a little controversial. Sometimes it's just saying stuff to get y'all thinking and get y'all.
We like to think outside the box and have different type of conversations. I think that's the good thing about this platform. Yeah, and then it's like,
girl, we be saying
some crazy shit, but also we like to, because like you said, you're a private person, and so we like to have people on and give them a space to feel like, okay, I can say this, and this is how I feel about A, B, C, D, you know, whatever. So
why do you feel like it's? So what's the difference between Dior and Destiny?
Well, I feel like they both private for real, but like Dior is what you get on Instagram. Like me, like if it was up to Destiny, I wouldn't even be on that shit.
Right.
Like, I would just be living my life, taking trips and doing everything I want to do without nobody knowing shit.
Right.
Dior, she's like the public persona.
The shit talker.
The shit talker.
She the one that's on stage.
She's the one that's on stage.
In the studio.
She the one singing rich bitch. She the one singing rich and raw. Like she that girl. You know?
I like that. But I feel like that's the fun thing about what we do for a living too though. It's like having your regular life and then having like
this whole
chilling with my family, just looking at
it's really a tool. Like, cause once we get our makeup done, like at the venues, I change.
Exactly.
I'm chilling, but once that makeup on, bitch, though. Lex P done walked in the building. It's time to cut up, bitch.
But that's the great thing about it. I feel like that's why people can't never judge you from like on social media or like even with us doing this show, because it's like you will never know Andrea, you'll never know Destiny, you'll never know Tiara unless you know us in real life. Yeah,
we show.
I love the multifaceted, you know, deeper levels of people.
Because I mean, it's a lot of deep levels of people.
It really
people
is.
only show you what they want you to see.
Exactly.
Unless you know them in real life, or unless you're somebody that they fuck with on a daily basis,
you're
never
know.
gonna know a person for real.
But that's what
that's
back
why
to
you can't
earlier.
Judge people.
What we were saying about how social media has killed the superstar, but I feel like that's why Beyonce is still a superstar, because she don't give us nothing.
We don't know shit about Beyonce.
She don't give us nothing, and that's why Beyonce is Beyonce.
But I said that before. She like the blueprint of what it is to me to to be famous and be a celebrity because she's figured out that balance perfectly.
When she does interviews again, she's coming to Poor Minds first.
Yes.
The Houston girl.
We gonna
connection.
Speak it. Yes.
Because she gonna have a good time. Beyonce likes to drink. She gonna have a good time.
She be saying she be fucked up.
She do.
Beyonce, girl, you listen to the album, the last album.
So she was saying
a lot of shit about being fucked. We getting fucked up tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Beyonce be having a ball, bitch.
She be talking about smoking, all type of shit.
Okay. So now we gonna get into the bop. Hey.
The bop.
Bow.
The bop.
Bow. What you been jamming this week, my good sir?
Okay, so we were just talking about Nardo Week on the last episode.
Yeah.
And I really fuck with Nardo Week. Like, I really like his music. So we got a new song called Renaissance that I'm really fucking with.
Wait, was he channeling his inner Beyonce?
No.
No, okay. I tried it.
Beyonce Renaissance. But it is about.
Okay. I've actually been jamming Hoodie by Ari Lennox. That's somebody else. I
like Ari too.
Ari just doesn't miss. And let me say this. Ari took her time. I could tell she took her time with this song. I'm so excited to hear the album because her new song is called Hoodie, and it's fire. And it's like Ari takes her time. People be pressing her like, come out with music. And that's the one thing I want to say for you as an artist. Look, Auntie Old, I like good music. Take your time. Don't be I love it. Don't let people rush you to drop whatever you gonna drop in your music. Take your time because you can tell when somebody takes their time with a project. Yep. It's very, very obvious, and I think that makes the difference between these artists that last a long time and these artists that don't. Ari Lennox, she never left. She's dropped a good, solid single. I can't wait to hear the album. So, yeah, Ari Lennox, Hoodie, that's my bop of the week. Love you, Ari. Come on the show whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I love Ari. I think she be having
great music. What you been listening to, girl?
Honestly, I've been listening to like my unreleased project because it dropped next month.
Oh,
so I just been playing it, steady getting into it. Like that's really all I've been listening
so
to.
if somebody was like trying to get into your music, what's like the 2 songs you would tell them to go listen to right now so they can get into Dior?
I would tell them to go listen to Summertime and Rich Bitch.
I was about to say Rich Bitch.
Love Rich Bitch.
That's what I was about to say. Say Rich Bitch. Yes, Rich Bitch is definitely
the era I was in when I made that. Like that's just how I felt. Like not because I'm like literally like rich, but like that's how I feel.
Like you know it's coming.
Yes.
Like you said, you be gonna manifest.
Yes, and then boom, my life just.
So what is this next project? Like, what era are you in now? Like, what does this next project sound like?
This next project is just digging on, like, a deeper side of me. Like, really talking about stuff I've been through. And, you know, I'm always pop my shit on
Yeah,
too.
you gotta pop the shit.
But we doing some melodic stuff and just touching topics that I don't normally touch, for real. That's why I said Summertime. Because Summertime is one song. It's on my first EP. And I was talking about, like, family, relationship issues. Like, you know, I was really, like, being a little vulnerable.
Right.
And I'm not a vulnerable person, so this album is, like, giving raw. Like,
I love it. I can't wait to hear it.
Can you touch on, or do you have any features? Like, are you working with some people that you can mention, or?
I don't know if y'all. I got a song with Mariah. That's like my feature right now.
Okay.
It hasn't came out.
Okay, because I love her now.
Yeah, we like Mariah.
Yes. That song that she dropped recently with is it Young Thug on it? Do you?
Walked in.
I love that song. Yeah. She got some bops on her. She got some. Okay, so that's what we need to look forward to. There's Dior, Mariah Signs got a bop coming. I'm gonna be checking for that.
We on the lookout.
Yes. Period. Pool. Okay.
When she moved back to her hometown, Gia never expected to run into Jack. But when she sees him at the local dive bar, she finds herself drawn to him all over again. Want to know what happens next? Or maybe you want to know a whole lot more? Check this sexy story out and many more on Dipsea.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
Do you have problems falling asleep, or you have problems focusing and you just need something to help you relax? Dipsea is the app for you.
I honestly just like something that spices up my me time. Like, I love me a sexy story.
Yes.
And Dipsea has done it for me.
Yes, they have sexy stories being told by Saranis J. Jackson, ER Fight Master, Luke Cook, and more. I'm telling y'all, these are good, sexy stories. Like, if you ever have like a fantasy, it's going to help bring all that out.
Absolutely. It's good to explore your fantasies, and it's good to heat things up with your partner.
Yes. So for listeners of the show, Dipsea is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/poorminds. dipseastories.com/Poor Minds. That's 30 days of full access to all the stories if you just go to dipseastories.com. You won't regret it.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And y'all know we are here to talk to y'all about BetterHelp. I think people forget that your brain is a muscle and you still have to train it to be in positive thinking mode at all times.
Absolutely. And what better way or easier way to do it than with BetterHelp.com? They make it so easy and so convenient. All you have to do is download the app. You can talk to your counselor from the app via video chat, or you can even text them. And if you don't like your counselor, they make it super easy to change counselors as well.
Yes, I love therapy. It has helped me so much tremendously with everything I've been going through lately. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to betterhelp.com/poorminds and you're going to get 10% off of your first month. If you've ever thought about therapy and you're unsure, this is your sign to start now. Go to betterhelp.com/poorminds and get 10% off. Get your therapy on, sweet. Okay, so now we're going to get into our favorite segment of the week, y'all. Y'all know we love to answer y'all's questions and get advice and give y'all advice. Sometimes we be fucking up. Sometimes we give it to y'all good. Mm-hmm. But either way, y'all need to email us at askpoorminds@gmail.com. If you're a Patreon member, make sure you put that in the subject line and your name so we can validate that you're a Patreon member and you can get to skip the line, period. Okay?
This is so smart, like doing this.
Yes, we love to answer the questions. You want to go first, girl?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay.
Hey, ladies. I came out of a traumatic situationship about a year ago. Well, really, I tried to get out over 3 years ago, but it took some time. I've gone through therapy, and I'm still actively healing and working on myself. However, it's been at least 3 years since I've dealt with anyone else, including sexual intimacy. While I still want to work on myself, grow, heal, etc., I also would like to get to know someone new platonically, but not necessarily date. Have y'all ever gone through a transitional period where you're actively working on yourself but still making time to make platonic friends? Like without expecting to get into a relationship with that person, but just having someone to talk to, flirt with, etc. Someone that you actually like and are interested in but aren't quite ready for a relationship with. Do you think that is a distraction or do you think it's possible? I know it might be relative, but I would like to know if y'all have ever gone through anything like that and how did it go?
I will say this. We've been in therapy for how long now? About going on
It's been like 2 years.
A year and a half, almost 2 years. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say this. When I first started therapy, if y'all are a Patreon member, y'all know how bad I went through it with Throwback Bay. Mm-hmm. It was really bad. And when I actually started therapy, he was a lot of the reason. Yeah. So when I was going through therapy, it was just so hard. I just really did not think I was going to get over that situation. And it's so crazy now because we're cool and I'm completely over it, but it was like going through it was very, very hard. But I will say this. I didn't have a situation where I had a platonic friend, but now dealing with my other situation, sometimes I had confided in him about certain things and we're platonic friends and it helps me a lot. So I feel like going through it with him, if I would have had a male friend to kind of like help me and just talk to me. Sometimes we just want a male figure around. We don't want to fuck. We not trying to. We just want to be. I'm tired of. We don't want to be around the bitches all the time.
Right.
I don't want to be around. Sometimes I don't want to have a girls' night. Right. Sometimes I want to be around a man, and that's okay. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with trying to reach out to a platonic friend of the opposite sex. You know, like we are naturally attracted to each other. You know, that's how God made us to be. Whatever. But, yeah, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I don't think anything is wrong with, seeking out you know.
I mean, one of my best friends, I have a male best friend. We've been friends since we were 19 years old. I always call him and get advice from him. I think it's very important to have a platonic male friend that doesn't want to have sex with you or see you in a sexual way.
Right.
Because they can give you a perspective that your female friends cannot give you.
Right.
They can probably help you understand his point of view a little bit.
Right.
So that you really can't, like, see through.
Right.
I think that's okay, too. And she said, like, she took the time. She did take 3 years to herself
Yeah,
to just heal.
Right.
So, yeah, it might be time for a friend, you know?
Yeah, and that's okay. You want to feel like women, we like to feel beautiful.
Yeah.
You want to flirt with somebody. You want to feel like, you know, we like to feel good. So that's okay, girl. I think it's okay to find you a friend. Don't feel guilty about that.
It's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years, sis. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
As long as you just going at your own pace.
Yeah.
You know, don't feel
as long
rushed.
as it's something you want to do.
Right.
Now, if you start talking to this guy and he's trying to rush you into a relationship, then you know. Okay, no.
Cut that
Red
off.
flag.
All right.
Okay.
Is it my turn? Or did
Yeah,
you?
it's your turn.
Okay, damn. All right, let me make it big now. Y'all know Auntie can't see. All right. Hey, Lex and Drea. Currently, I'm dealing with a narc, but I don't know how to leave him alone. I'm 24 years old, and the guy is 25. Our relationship initially was just fucking and him telling me he's not ready for a relationship. About 8 months later, the whole situationship took a turn. He decided to become emotionally unavailable. One day, I received a call from his phone from another female saying, "Are you fucking him? If so, I'll kick him out." I told him I wanted to become abstinent until I figured out what I wanted to do. Weeks later, he told me he was moving back to his hometown in Jersey. My dumb ass fell for the lie. I had sex with him after being abstinent for 40 days. After that, he tried to be the man of the year. He started buying me flowers and trying to be on my good side, but I wasn't really fucking with it. Long story short, after not talking to him for a few days, he randomly bought me some pillows and a chocolate with no card. It gave me weirdo vibes. A day later, I went out with some friends and he called me. I told him I'll call him back. I called him back to let him know that I was spending the night at a friend's house, which I didn't. I was at another nigga house. Around 3:30 a.m., he's driving around my friend's parking lot looking for my car. After discussing the situation about him looking for me, he blames it on me, calling him a weirdo. Please help. I really do like him, and I'm doing my own thing as well. But he's the only guy I've taken serious. Girl, he a weirdo.
Yeah.
Let that go.
I agree.
Riding around the parking lot looking for your car, that's a nigga that ain't working hard enough for me.
Right, the only effort that you're going to do is ride around the parking lot and then pillow and chocolate.
And chocolate.
More than that, he didn't put you through way more than just, to just get you some fucking chocolate.
Let him go. Move on. And it sounds like a red flag. He sounds like he's low-key kind of like stalking you.
Yeah, some niggas be just weird as fuck. And
He sound like he don't want nothing serious, but it's boosting his ego that you around.
Right. Girl, move on.
Yeah, he's
move on. We all agreed to move on.
Yeah, move
absolutely.
Move on.
Like, that's a waste of time, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question number 3. Hey girls, okay, let's jump into it. So this year has been crazy for me and my mental health. I've taken a purge from social media. It's been several months since I've been on IG or Facebook. Now the tea. I joined Twitter 2 months ago after listening to another podcast and wanted to see if it would be a different experience, and trust it is.
Ooh.
Now the backstory. I'm 29 and married for 4 years. My husband pleases me in many ways and he's aware of my kinky side and we have fun, no lie. Now the drama. My time on Twitter has been a roller coaster. I don't post much of myself on there, but I have fallen victim to the Twitter porn, and let's just say a bitch is hooked. I don't want to share this with my husband because I know how possessive he is and don't want to ruffle his feathers. But because of my addiction to Twitter porn, I can't share with him about the celebrities that are in my DMs. No lie, it's crazy. And yeah, before you say something, they are verified.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. The tea is hot.
These men hit me up and the conversation is very casual, but it always ends in them wanting to FaceTime. Now my ego is loving the girl. Go ahead. What you want?
She talking to the dudes.
That's what she's saying.
Oh.
She said the
She
conversation.
casual.
She said it's casual, but they be wanting to FaceTime.
But you ain't so. Okay.
Girl. Now my ego is loving the attention, but Trust, I'm not interested in them at all, and I want to tell my man, because let's be honest, who the hell else I'm going to tell? I'm a super earth sign. Shout out to Drea. I'm a Virgo and love the attention and feel like the vibes are reaching, even through the phone, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Y'all please help.
That's what we was just talking about.
Like,
social media is the attention. I'm not going to lie, like, whatever, but is she posting the Twitter porn?
No, she said she be watching it, but you know, on Twitter, she probably retweeting it. Probably.
I don't know. Either
or
way
liking
it goes,
liking it. She doing something.
You're doing something, and I feel like
for these niggas to see that's what you into.
That's what you into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here for the talking to other niggas. Just
I
to make them.
I don't
make
like
you
that
feel
either.
Good.
Something is missing in your
I don't like
relationship.
that. Yeah,
because let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about what no niggas say about me. I said this the other day. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about my body, my hair, anything about how I look. There is one man opinion that I care about. Okay. So, for that being said, now it's cool. My man, girl. Don't get me started on my man.
That's the only one.
So I'll say this: it's okay. You know, if I post a picture, of course I want people to like it, but as far as niggas hitting on me and telling me they want to FaceTime me.
And I'm like texting them to the point where they try to FaceTime me.
No, I am not
cheating.
Yeah, I'm not even giving off those vibes.
What we always say,
I'm not
cheating
doing
is
that.
anything that you can't tell your partner that you're doing.
You're cheating right now.
I don't even want to look at it the way.
And then look at it like this. How would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot?
Exactly. So sis, that's not right.
For me, I don't want any man to, if any man like says, oh man, Lex, I just met you at such and such. I felt the vibes. I wanted to DM you. No nigga should get no vibes from me. Yeah. I don't want no nigga to DM me and say he felt any type of vibes, because that's not what I'm trying to give off. I am a taken woman.
Okay.
And she say she not trying to ruffle feathers.
Baby, you
Girl,
ruffling your
what you
own
mean
feathers.
You not trying to ruffle feathers when you up here messaging other niggas?
And you got a husband? She said husband.
Yeah, she said husband.
Husband, girl.
Not boyfriend, husband.
So yeah, I think you just need to be careful. Now, you need to find out what's missing in her relationship.
Then
right?
she said,
talk to her husband, and that's just like what they like. They don't care, you know. He doing the same thing. Then okay, cool.
Right.
But if not, that ain't right.
Yeah.
Then she said, and before you say something, they verify. That's the point. That's the part that got me, because it's like, girl.
She was like, you thought you ate that?
Yeah.
That ain't nothing, sis.
I had to start laughing right after I read it, because I'm like,
do they got some money? Fuck being verified.
I mean, but then even if they do, it's like, this is your husband.
Your husband. And that's the only, we're not laughing at you and we're not judging you, but you're married. Now, if you were single, we will be like, okay, they verified.
If he was single, for sure. Do he got some,
do he got some money? Do he got some money? What are you trying to do?
Your husband, y'all,
you're married.
Y'all have vows.
Yeah, no, I ain't for that. I'm a real loyal ass bitch.
I am not, but
I
started
am too,
to be.
but I draw the line too with being married.
No,
like, I feel like marriage is different.
Marriage is different.
You don't play like that.
Yeah, I don't play with it. Now, I haven't been faithful. But I have been faithful. No, I have been faithful this time. This is the first time I have ever been faithful. Can I get a round of applause?
That's fucking accomplishment.
I have been faithful this time. Can I get a round of a motherfucking applause?
You can get a round of applause.
So yeah, I feel like, but like I said, I'm also in a relationship. I'm not married, so marriage is a little different, sis.
Yeah, marriage is. I feel like marriage is like the ultimate. Like that's the end of the road. No, that's the final destination.
I don't want to have to get a divorce to get remarried.
Yeah,
I want this to be the end for me. Like,
well, Dre, you said you wanted to get married at least 3 times.
3?
I do. You do? Like twice. I can see myself being in a marriage twice. Because I mean, if it don't work out the first time,
okay, if it just don't work, but I'm like, I'm gonna hope for it to work.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'm a hope for it.
If it just don't work, then I ain't bet. You know, then fuck.
But see, girl, I don't be having faith in these niggas, and maybe that's my problem. I be feeling like I'm gonna be married twice because I know my first husband gonna disappoint me.
Oh,
I already know.
I would love to be married, but I'm damn near scared.
It's scary out here. It's scary out here, girl. And the older you get, it don't get easier. You know, women like to say, oh, date older men, date this man, date. Girl, I don't care who you date, how old he is, it does not get easier.
Yes.
Because even with us, it's like, okay, you 23, I'm 31, so what? I'm like 7 years older than you. I be dating niggas that's like 10 years older than me, and they still ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like, it really don't get better.
It's just...
It's hard.
She know.
It just be in their character.
It do be in their character. I feel like
if a man want to do right, no matter the age, they gonna do right. But if not, then they just don't want to.
No, but you're right, because I feel like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, the most faithful relationship I was in I was like 19, 20. It was innocent, beautiful love. We lived together. He was faithful. He was young.
Because you wasn't thinking about all these words.
Yeah, but like she said, it's in their character of who they are.
They're gonna be who they are, you know?
They're gonna be who they are.
And I accept people for who they are.
Same. You got to.
And that's my problem. I be trying to change people. I be hoping that they gonna change. So
I feel like you don't gotta change people. You just gotta change the people you date.
Yeah.
I feel like people be dating the wrong people.
It's hard to change the people when you date, though, when you're used to certain type of things, though.
But then that's when you gotta ask yourself, do I want a certain type of nigga or do I want
certain type of things?
Yeah, you don't have to make sacrifices. So, like, you know.
But I don't know, because I really like to believe you can have both.
Yeah, I think you
feel
can.
like I want to believe you can have a good nigga and have the
You
the
can,
life.
but
you don't think so?
I don't know.
I haven't seen not one example. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's gonna come with something, you know. It's gonna be something.
I have not. I haven't seen an example yet. I just name one man that just has everything, you know, the financial, everything, whatever.
He's perfect.
And he's faithful.
I don't think they be perfect, but I think you do have examples of men who it's like, we ain't heard shit about them, no.
Who?
Exactly.
Like
you
Barack.
just ain't heard.
Obama.
It's time to wrap
We
this
ain't
bitch
never
up.
heard.
I don't know, like Barack.
I mean, money, power, status. We ain't heard shit. We ain't never heard nothing bad about him.
It's so confidential.
I got
They
another-
gonna hear shit. They gonna never hear.
I got
They be
another
on NDA. I'm not saying he cheat on his
I'm
wife,
just
but
saying.
you know.
We ain't saying what
Yeah.
he did or didn't do, but we don't know shit. Same thing with Steve
So how
Harvey
y'all-
in his last marriage.
How do y'all-
We ain't heard nothing about him and Marjorie. I'm sorry. We ain't heard shit.
Right.
How do y'all feel like about? Because they see you just saying because you ain't heard it, but like we don't know if it's going on. So how do you feel about somebody who like they cheat, but you just ain't heard? Like it ain't in your face. Like ain't no bitch coming to you as a woman.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, ignorance is bliss. Am I having a ball? Am I happy? Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Because I'm not gonna lie. You know why I say that though? I'm not gonna lie, because I've been the person on the other end. And I was in a relationship in the past where I was cheating and my nigga was happy. He was having a ball, bitch.
He didn't know.
He didn't know what I had going on. But because it's a thing, I was respectfully cheating. We talked about this at the live show.
That's what it was called.
Respectfully cheating. I was doing that. I'm not saying that it's right. Would I do that again? Absolutely not. But there's a difference in cheating. Now, there's some niggas who are sloppy. There's some women who are sloppy. And just like the other question that we read, you called his phone or a woman called your phone talking about is you fucking him. That's sloppy. Ain't no respect. That's when I cut it off, dead it. But, you know, if a nigga slide, fuck some hoes, whatever, send them on their way and come home. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's right or that it's okay. But like I said, it's levels to cheating to me. Personally.
I just think too, as you get older, you have to be in relationships with people who views align with what you want.
Right.
So if you're in a relationship with a girl or a man or whatever who believes like in an open relationship, then I think that's who you should be with. If you're a man who you want to fuck with multiple bitches, be with a woman who is okay with that.
Right.
Don't be with no woman just because you want to be selfish and you don't want her to be with nobody else, but you know she not okay with this shit.
Right.
Because it's
Exactly.
always gonna cause tension in the relationship.
And that's why I said now I know what I want. I want somebody who's faithful. And I realized that's not, I was young and I'm not that no more. I'm really not. So I realized I want a faithful person. So guess what? I'm giving out a faithful person.
Right.
You know, you gotta,
real.
it is. I gotta give out what I want to receive. So
like stop putting people in situations that they don't want to be in or that they didn't sign up for. I think that's what be fucked up about
and
it.
I love putting niggas in something that they didn't sign up for.
Now, see, how you want to say
Because
that? But then you don't want them to do that to
I
you.
did that in my younger years because I was all the bitches' paybacks. Because I know them niggas hold somebody. I was they payback. Because I was in there fucking shit up, bitch.
Oh, girl,
ruining lives.
Breaking hearts.
One nigga at a time. Okay, so let everybody know where they can find you at, you know, when the album dropping, all that good stuff.
Yes.
Y'all can follow me on all social stuff. Well, except for TikTok. TikTok is one big Des. My Instagram is the #1 Des Dior. My Twitter is the #1 Des Dior. And my YouTube is Des Dior. So y'all go subscribe, follow me. And yeah.
And when the album dropping?
Stay tuned for the album drop. It's in September 20. I just changed the date yesterday. It's September 23rd.
Okay, we ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this big ass album release party, and everybody's invited.
Oh, poor mine's gonna be in the building. Period.
Category is put that shit on. Okay.
Period.
Look, I'm a try. Look, I don't know. I'm hit or miss, girl. Y'all ready to sing? No,
I'm ready. She chose the song today.
Y'all know. Can I sing a hook on the album?
Yes.
Period. I'm about to be on that.
It might go on like the EP. We might put it on SoundCloud.
Damn.
We might put it on SoundCloud. I don't know what you know.
She said she might put it on SoundCloud. I'm weak.
She said,
cause SoundCloud, they
do. They be running it up. Yeah. They might put you on the little YouTube. You know how they be like remixing the songs for YouTube. They might use you for that.
Anyways.
Make a video to it.
Forget y'all. Let me get my snaps. Can I get my snaps? Yeah. You want me to start, Drea?
Yes, because I forgot what song.
I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. And I used to think that I wasn't well enough. But I always my time trying to figure out why you playing games. What's this all about? And I can't believe you're hurting me. I met your girl, what a difference. What you see in her, you ain't seen in me. I guess it was all just make believe.
Bitch, why y'all want to sing this song?
I can't do it.
Wait. Never knew what I was missing.
My voice gone, y'all. Give me a break.
But I knew once we start kissing, I found love.
Go higher.
Never knew what I was missing.
Okay, low.
But I knew once we start kissing, I found you.
Okay, ladies.
Now you go, what am I gonna do? I'm so empty, my heart.
Come on, Diz.
Can't go on without you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
My rainy day.
Oh, go ahead.
Rainy day.
Away when you come around, say you're here to stay with me.
Sorry,
Boy,
Keisha.
I don't want you to leave me. I need you. You supposed to say love. See, this is
I be losing
this
my
why I do this shit by myself. I'm just playing. That was a good motherfucker.
We was trying, Diz was trying to join in, but I was on the wrong part.
That said low note.
I'm just orchestrate, okay?
I know. Well, you know what? This has been a fun.
We tried.
Keisha, we're going to do an easier song by you next time.
Yeah.
Yes, we gotta do something that we can actually hit.
We should have done something, more in our.
We should have.
And I can't. I did it in my key. I can't relate because I hit my notes.
I don't know what to tell y'all.
What?
I did what I was
shade. The shade. I thought we were here.
Girl.
Yeah, put me on SoundCloud. We'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all. Talk about she gon' say.
No, but they really do. They be remixing them songs for
Yes.
YouTube.
They
They can't use them for the copyright reasons.
The one.
Every single person that's came on here, I'll be like, I'm gonna come to the studio. They never come.
Yes.